Okay, here is the human mechanism broken down in terms of manifestation and law of attraction. Now, if you've ever heard anything about manifestation and law of attraction, you've heard the terms frequency and vibration. And some of you might be thinking, what does that mean? And how does it equate to me and the things that I want in my life? So I'm going to walk you through it. That's you, and you all have beliefs. Now, these beliefs were formed early on in life and throughout your life based on everything that you saw and were taught and witnessed. Okay, a lot of decisions were made, like money's hard to make or money's easy to make. Very, very simple. Now, based on those beliefs, every single day we have thoughts. Now, if you happen to make a decision that money is hard to make, when you wake up and you're going to work, you're going to be thinking not so great thoughts about money and finance. Now, if you're not thinking such great thoughts about money and finance and your job and your career, then you're not going to feel that great. Your emotions and your feelings tied to money are not going to be that great. They're going to be a little bit on the negative side. Now, if your thoughts and your feelings are on the negative side about money, how are your actions and your performance going to be when it comes to any situation to make more money, your job or even an opportunity? They're going to be less than as well. They're not going to be great. You're not going to take the best actions and your performance is going to be subpar. Now, we all know you get what you put in. So if your performance is subpar and you're not taking the right actions, what do you think is going to happen to your results? Your results are going to be crummy. They're not going to be that great. And then what happens is you see your results and it just reinforces the beliefs that you had. You say, see, look, it's not mindset. It's not positivity. I'm not making money. I'm broke. I have bills. And it reinforces what you thought and the decision you made a long time ago that money's hard to make. Now, here's another diagram. That's you. If you pay attention here, in the brain and the heart is very colorful here. The brain is where the thoughts are. Those are where your thoughts are happening, and thoughts can be very powerful if they're backed by the heart, by feeling, by emotion, consistent over time. And if you guys pay close attention, there's a line going around the body here. That's what you hear people talk about frequency. That's what they're talking about. There's arrows going in and out. Now you are giving out energy and taking in energy. So the arrows going out are energy that you're emitting based on your thoughts and emotions. The arrows coming in is what the universe is giving you, but it's simply based on this ring. The universe only responds to that ring around your body. That's your frequency. The universe does not read your mind. It does not care what your thoughts are, if they're good, if they're bad, if they're sarcastic, or if they're limiting. The universe doesn't have time to go through your mind and decide what you really want and what is just a negative thought. So it only tunes into your frequency. Think about it this way. If we wanted to listen to a song that we really, really liked on the radio and it was playing on 103.5, we would have to tune into 103.5. If we tuned into 102.5, could we hear the song? No. If we tuned into 103.7, we wouldn't hear the song either. We would have to tune into the exact station of the song we want to hear. And it's no different here. You have to tune into the frequency of the desire you want. So you have to ask yourself, how would I feel if I had the car, the job, the money, or the spouse? And then you have to feel that feeling, and then your frequency turns on. And your frequency matches that feeling, and the universe says, okay, that's a frequency of abundance, of love, of success, of wealth, of health. Or it'll see it as a frequency of lack and negativity, and you'll get more of what you don't want. So I hope this helps, guys. It's really, really basic. You have a radio signal. You got to pay close attention to what station you're tuned into.